Mic test. There it is. Hey, what's going on, TradingView World and YouTube and wherever else this is streaming? I guess those are the only two. It looks like it won't be here in about a week or so since TradingView decided to end their streams. They're like, oh, let's give it a year. This sucks. We're done. Which is kind of sad because I'd rather stream over here than YouTube and stuff. But it is what it is. So I'm working that out. Probably go to YouTube or Rumble maybe. Anyway, hope y'all have had a beautiful week so far. Happy hump day. It is no noise time. I'm Z-Rex coming at you live on the 27th of March, 2024. Just shy of noon o'clock for episode 362. Holy crap. I can't believe I'm coming up on 400 episodes. That's pretty wild. Also, funny enough, just where is it at? I want to thank all y'all for subbing and all that stuff and hanging out with my ass, etc., etc. And I just saw a number of subs that we have right now. It's pretty cool. It's everyone's favorite number, 169 followers. Let's go. How cool is that? Gotta like that one. Anyway, thanks for the 169 subs, y'all. Don't forget Monday, Wednesday, Friday, DMs, hit me up, no noise research at Gmail, all that good stuff, which I forgot to change, even though I made a note about it. Derp. Oh, well, next video, because I'm definitely not going to reset it to do that. Anyway, let's get it in with some price action. BCH on the top of the list today. TrueFi continuing to freaking just moon. It's MoonFi, I guess. What else? Matic catching up a little bit, getting some bids. I guess I'm logged out of my real-time trading data. Okay, well, what's up with that? Why are you doing that, bro? Let's see here if it'll let me do it real quick. It's like broken or something. See, look, it won't even let me log in. Man, I've been having some wild internet problems on my phone, on everything. I don't know what's going on. Cyber attacks coming or something, I guess. Anyway, well, whatever. It'll be close enough for analysis. We're not doing no crack time frame stuff anyway. So moving along, let's check out over at Total real quick. What is Total doing? Let's go to the daily. Yeah, just kind of chilling. Pretty much just looks like Bitcoin's chart. And as you can see, too, as we discussed on Monday, that 786, 886 zone has provided a little bit of resistance right now. Same thing over here. We're right up in it. If you pull the fib from the top to the bottom, bam, we're right in there. The 786, 886, very important level for bulls to get past. So they are struggling a little bit, but hey, it's only a couple of days. One thing I did notice is that if we look back, there's only 5 open and closed candles, and this one barely made it. There's only 5 open and closed candles above 69,000 on a daily time frame. So come on, bulls, what are y'all doing? Get your party going, man. And it's not concerning or anything, but it's just showing how much of a struggle 69,000 actually is, which is to be expected, as that's the previous all-time high from last epoch, if you will. So anything new on this? Not really. We're getting a little bit of heavy price action right here on this first attempt, trying to get over, and kind of a little bit of a rejection early from this early hours on Wednesday. But right now we're just kind of chilling as long as we're riding this trend line and maybe ratcheting this up from about 64,000 handle. Last video, we're probably gonna have, since we got some more candles, probably gonna have to bump that up to like 67,000 handle or so to keep that going, keep the momentum nice and fresh and sexy time. Because if we start lollygagging here and breaking this trend line, that will yet be another marker, and this time is different category. We already have a few of those things, most notably shitcoin or meme coin specifically rallying very hard. Those seems to be getting all the limelight. And also the fact that we have already made a new high prior to having both of those two things. That's redundant. Both of those things have never happened before the halving. So that's different. Everyone's like, "Oh, well, it's not different." Duh, duh, duh. Usually that's true. Usually it's different this time or famous last words, but we do have price action showing us that, in fact, or indeed, it is different characteristics thus far. Now, does it negate those and say whatever and just moonshot and do its normal thing? Whatever. Yeah, it could totally do that. But we've yet to seen that, and the struggle is real at 69K. So let's see if we got our oscillators telling us anything. Oh, wow. Yeah, they're even telling us that it's neutral right now. Interesting. I did not notice that on Monday. So we have very neutral oscillators. And if y'all are unfamiliar with DMI, 26 is a big threshold. That's not something fancy or anything. That is actually a stock number that's put on there. But 10 and 16 are a little bit different. And I like to use about like 40-ish, give or take a few points for like mega extremes. But right now, there is no momentum from the Bulls at all. So that is probably the most concerning thing on this chart, is that the dailies have zero Momo. How about on the 458? Have they regained it on that? Yeah, for a second they did this week, but we are about to potentially lose it already on this candle. Let's see. How much time do we got on this? Oh, we got plenty of time. We got 6 hours. So that just closed recently. So we got plenty of time on that. And this still looks very good. The cross on the EMAs and all that is nice. I just would like to see the DMI get ratcheted up over 26 on the daily time frame. So and I imagine on the weekly we're still nice and bullish. Yes, very much so. We're way up there at that 42 level, which we are not up here that often. Last time was in this little bull run and little bull run, actually big bull run in the beginning of 21, where we went and hit all-time highs shortly after that. And then the 15, 17, we actually tapped up here a bunch of times in that 2017 run. So we don't usually hang out up here too long. It's mostly just during the bull cycles, the very bull cycles. But let's go bulls on the DMI, getting above 26 on the daily. We need to see that for Momo sexy time. Let's go to futures, see if they're saying the same thing. Yeah, they pretty much are. Looks good above, 67,000. It's actually a little higher than the spot price, instead of like 66, but respecting all the trend lines, all the EMAs, still don't have 26 on the DMI. Let's go to the 3 hour. I like to use the 3 hour on futures because futures are not true 24/7. They do close here and there at certain times, especially over the weekends. So they're not true 24/7. So I find that the 3 hour works better for those. This is kind of a nasty candle, to be fair, this morning. That is literally engulfing this previous entire little flag consolidation. So that actually kind of does suck. Interesting. Huh. Okay. Okay, let's hop over to GBDC real quick. I want to see what it's doing. Yeah, similar candle, pretend new highs, but ended up closing. I know this is green. I do have a special algo painted on here, but it is closing down, as you can see up in this top part. And that's below all the range too. Interesting. Okay, give me one sec. Yeah, that is slightly concerning on the low time frames, and also just because we don't have real good Momo on the daily. All right, how about GBDC? GBDC does have it. GBDC yet again showing that this market's bullish as fudge, or BAF as we will call it from here on out. Or I keep trying to do that in the last month or so, but it's hard to remember. BAF, bullish AF, right? And this never even broke the 21. We were looking at that live, that this was like signaling that we're all good, rallying to the upside. This is just a liquidation break. And now it's looking okay, just kind of lollygagging up here. And again, same behavior. We're right in that 786, 886 zone. Very important. So we'd really like to see it over, that 64.5 area, really 65 to get this party really started. Other than that, we're kind of having nice confluence between all of the Mama Bear tradables. Let's see what Unicorn Shirt Man's doing. Yeah, a lot weaker sauce, man. This it actually is kind of shit, for lack of a better term. Yeah, we're not even maintaining any momentum on the 458 just for like intraday and ended up losing it the very next day, Monday to Tuesday. And we've got lots of volatility pent up right here via the HV volatility indicator at the top. So that's kind of interesting. You would expect a little bit more follow through after this. Maybe it's just taking its time. We are getting real close to the halving. What is today? The 28th or 6th or 7th, whatever it is, 27th. So very interesting. And it's boring as hell. Low viewer count today already. Funny, max viewer count here. When this candle didn't look like this when we were in the stream, it was way down here. That's when we get the most viewers, is when it's dumping really hard, which is funny. When it's boring, even when price is just mooning up, everyone's just like, oh, well, that's what it's supposed to do, so I don't even need to care about any analysis. Only when it's down, they're like, oh, save my bag. Give me words of bag saving wisdom, please. Anyway, kind of a weak pump here, to be real frank, on Ethereum. How's this weekly showing up? Yeah, I mean, it's meh. It's whatever. The weekly looks fine, but the daily is like, dude, really? That's all y'all had? Look how much farther away we are from the 786, like Bitcoin. Like, relatively, we should be almost at 4K on this, and we're like freaking, what, $500 from that almost. So, pretty lackluster movement there by Unicorn Shirt, man. Futures, and we're not even over these highs over here either from last Monday, Tuesday. I mean, we can't even get over that. Still respecting structure long term though, but it's kind of like, dude, shit or get off the pot, do something, man. Charlie, what are you doing? Charlie's about it, man. Look at Charlie. It's doing its thing all the way back up in the box. Nice pump yesterday. Back above the trend line is exactly what we want to see for bulls. We were talking about it on Monday. Oh, excuse me, getting back above the trend line in the box. Mega resistance at 105, but I mean, this is actually shaping up to be pretty sexy. Way more sexy than Unicorn Shirt man's chart. That's for sure. Yeah, I like this a lot. Back over pretty much upper 80s. This is definitely by the dip mode. I like the slopes. All that looks good. We're just waiting for 26 on the DMI, and that will be full bulltard. ETC, yeah, lackluster, kind of like Ethereum. So not surprising there. No Momo really anywhere. Trying to get it going off this, but that's kind of weak, man. If Bitcoin was doing this too, that would be a lot more concerning. But since it's actually reached its 786, it does look a little bit better. But very, very curious how this week's going to close. Yeah, lollygag 3000 over here cannot get anywhere. Is this some real insane head and shoulders top? Man, you could probably argue that if you're not seeing what I'm seeing here. Let me paste it for you, like something like this, right? It's kind of a sloppier one, but that would fit into the structure with the neckline of about 58 cents, which you already know has been a very serious level. That line has been drawn on my chart for many, many years, as it has been significant for a hot, long time. A hot, long time? Yeah, that's good English. So pretty much stupid range, 58 to 65. Until we're out of that, it's literally just range ping pong mode. XLM, yeah, it's actually above. It's looks a little bit better, actually, technically speaking, than Ripple. So trying to get back up in this blue box, we get back over 14, definitely more sexy time. But no momentum, man, on the oscillators. Even after all this pumping right here off this beautiful candle last Wednesday, just nothing. No follow through. No significant follow through yet. So that's a little interesting. Same with Tron. Man, Tron couldn't even get over its last Wednesday candle. Weak sauce, Tron. That's actually kind of shitty. That's kind of shitty, man. Yeah, to be fair, this doesn't look great, man. Interesting. We can pull a little trend line on there, something about like that, or I know trend lines have a lot of variability in them. Maybe something like that looks a little better. So interesting on Tron there, huh? Okay. Dot actually looks good. I like this setup, retesting the holiday highs, and I mean this actually looks very sexy above low nines. So At least it's above its last Wednesday candle. I don't like these ones that aren't above last Wednesday's candle. What's up with that? Man, look at this. Struggling up underneath. Anything like ETH related is definitely struggling. Unicorn shirt, man, needs to, I don't know, do something. Not be so weird. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, not super great, but as long as it's above about 60, it's okay. No momentum though in any of the oscillators to the upside. Actually, kind of just no Momo anywhere, really. Same here. Let's just extend our little purple box because apparently you can't get in it. This is solidifying this range right here at about 17 and a half to 20 and a half. And until we're out of that, it's ping pong mode. Does look a little bit better than some of these other coins. But again, no momentum on the DMI on the daily or RSI for that matter. Same here with EOS. And it seems now that after getting a couple, like a week after this reaction, that the DMI and momentum probably won't really come back with a fierceness until we get above these little swing highs from early this month. So that's kind of interesting. BCH, though, says, suck my ball sack. This one has relative strength hardcore. We were talking about this Monday. Very beautiful how bullish this was above 450. Getting continuation. Next target, like we just discussed the other day, is like 750. Beautiful candles, beautiful structure. This is one of the outliers. Relative strength on this biatch. Who would have thought it's BCH? Oh, but Roger, whatever, dude. The market doesn't care about your feelings. Get over that shite. It actually will. We don't need that trend line on there. Yeah, it actually really doesn't care about your feelings. BSV might catch up considering it's kind of, in that same vein as BCH. Nice little rejection from the bulls right here. Very critical spot. It's mid 70s. This actually looks very sexy above about $80. Not really any momentum. Bears actually just are now kind of losing it. So maybe we just need a few more days to reset before we get that continuation. The freaking halving is so close now, though. It's like, what are they projecting? I know it changes a lot. Everyone keeps trying to say 420, which would be hilarious. Let's see. I know it's depending on when you look. If you looked at it a year ago, it was like the 11th or 15th, and then if you looked at it recently, it's like the 18th to the 20th. It's all over the place, kind of. Let's see what Nice Hash says. Nice hat. Yeah, see, now it's the 22nd, so it kind of just keeps getting pushed back. But then if you look at another calculator, it's the 19th. I'm just going on 23 days on Coin Wars, but it doesn't give you the date. What is that? Okay, they're saying also the 19th. So if my browser would work. Let's see the block. Let's see what they say. I'm just curious kind of where everybody's at. April 20th. See, look at that. There's like a 3-4 day variance on that. So I guess no one really knows. It's occurring at some point in mid-April. So let's just say it is 420 because meme power, baby. Anyway, moving on here. That's coming up soon. That's literally right here where my crosshair is. That's the 20th. What? Look how close that is now. Time flies, don't it? Privacy coin. Oh, look, it's a stable coin still. Looks okay, I guess, above 130, but it's in a range, 130 to 160. Zcash kind of trying to break out here. Actually had a nice strong reaction like we should be seeing from most of these candles from Wednesday. So above 29, this actually does look pretty damn good. No momentum, though, so we're still just waiting on that. Dash right up against mega resistance at that 38 handle. You can see yesterday Monday tried to get over it, was swiftly rejected. So bears are trying to make themselves known here, and that would make sense as we don't have any momentum on either side of the aisle right now. So kind of interesting there. They're trying to make themselves known, that's for sure. Unless it's TrueFi, which we're about to get to in a second. Holy shit balls, man. Or Doge, for that matter. Beautiful pump on Doge. Follow through. This is what we're expecting on most stuff. We are almost at 26. We're trying. But the Momo on this, all right, hold on real quick on DMI. The Momo on this is actually very bullish because we've got the bears in the in the weak zone. So anything between 10 and 16 I consider weak. 16 and 26 is neutral. Below 10 is forgotten. Above 26 is power. And around 40 is like just uber girthy bath mode. So this actually has a little bit better reading than most other coins that we've looked at. And we'll see if we can get an open and close. Can we technically today? Yes, we can. Today could be the first open and close above this range at 18 cents. That would be very sexy time. That'd be very nice. Let's go to the 458 just to kind of check it out. Do we even have one of those above? Oh, technically we did. We just had one overnight. Barely do an open and close above that 18 level. So looks pretty good. I love this chart. One of the better looking charts actually, besides BCH and True and XRD. There's about 10 or so just off the top of my head that actually look pretty damn good. STX is one of them too. Looks very good above $3. Kind of taking a little breather. No momentum though either. Interesting. RSI is trying, but DMI is my favorite momentum indicator. So, but yeah, structure wise looks good. Still above 3 cents or $3. Woo! TrueFi does not give a shit about anything. I mean, look at this, y'all. This is literally just the last 7 days, almost 200%. We're already at our next target at 18 cents here. Just blew right past it. And the next one is 30 cents. This is crazy, man. This thing is Pump Fest 3000. Beautiful looking chart. Is this getting a little extended? We are at 42 on DMI. That's generally a spot where you do kind of have a breather. And this is straight the F up too. So I would be surprised if it blew past 18. I would kind of expect a consolidation here between 13 and 18. Pretty much like the mid-teens. Just ping pong here a little bit. Build this structure out a little better, because if this just keeps going up straight like this with this momentum, and let's say by Sunday, Monday, we're up at 28, and this is just all the way up with no selling, I mean, that's going to probably round trip. So it's best to consolidate or build the chart and structure up instead of just moonshotting, because you can get round trips real quick. Goes up this fast, comes down that fast. That happens all the time. Beautiful chart though. And you can also see, looking left, lots of resistance actually at this little cluster here at about 20 cents. So should have a fair amount of resistance here. Moving on to XRD. XRD, sexy time. Look at this, man. Nice pump Monday. Got the follow through. A little bit of a doji yesterday. Let's see, which is to be expected, because look, we got to the top of this magenta candle. Lots of resistance at 8.5, and then about 10. So that's very expected, especially for the top of that magenta candle over here in this little swing high. So not too crazy. Building the chart nicely. We actually do have positive Momo on this, on DMI and RSI and everything. So very bullish above 7.5, really, about 7.5. V-chain, meh chain. Just kind of lollygagging, no Momo, pretty boring. We just need to stay above that Wednesday candle last week is pretty much the easy way to read these charts. As long as we're doing that, we're all right. All right. Looks good above 12 on this. Very nice. Cosmos getting some pumpage. Is Osmos following through with it? Nope. Very boring. This thing is just like in sleeper mode. It's just taking a nap, I guess. It doesn't really care about anything the market's been doing. It's literally been flat since mid-December, y'all. Holy crap. Damn, 4 months, over 100 days of nothing. Huh. That is actually pretty surprising. All right. Being a little bitch. TON is not being a little bitch. It's one of the relative strength ones. Look at this. We hit our target already, backed off, just chilling. This is a spot to take a little breather. Oh, sure. Excuse me. Take a little breather. Looks like I need some more oxygen in my brain or something. Super Pump Fest 3000, almost at the ICO highs on TON at about $56. So still looks real bullish above about 420. Got the momentum. and everything. So very nice. It is getting a little frothy. We do have a pretty aggressive trend line right here, but still looks pretty damn sexy. Matic catching up. Nice to see that. Structure. I mean, these are building the charts out pretty good for the most part. It's just taking probably a little more time than generally you would expect if the bulls are really strong. In the crypto, when it's really bullish as F, I mean, crypto runs hard, man. It dumps and then it just immediately rejects all that shit. And it's like buy the dip aggressively, buy the effing dip. Y'all know the saying. Let's see here. ES, let's go to the TradFi. Boring. Up and to the right. I mean, it's making money and doing stuff, but it's just super boring. So boring. Above 52, 52.50. It looks good. Are we losing momentum? Let's go to the 3 hour. We are okay. That's it. Kind of looked like that on the daily. We're definitely losing a little bit of Momo here. Bears are trying to take over on the 3 hour. So, interesting. Interesting. Man, losing that 52.50, I think we could dump probably 50 to 100 points pretty easy. Huh. All right. Let's go to Nasdaqians. What are they doing? Nothing. Chilling. Yeah, see, look at this. We're actually already breaching. Huh. Last line in the sand right here is about 18.3. Below that, we could easily test the bottom end of this range. A little few hundred points down. Then that could be a real tester there. Dow looks fine though. The Dow chart is actually super nice. It's one of the best ones out of the majors. Yeah, very good looking chart here above, especially like 39 what? 39.5 looks very good. I was going to say 50, but that ain't right. Oh, nice. Look at this. Russell, this is the one that needs to catch up the most. Beautiful candle close this morning. Getting some momentum. We're actually about to get an open and close above the magenta. That would actually bode well, very well for bulls. And I would be looking for 2160 on that. And ultimately, though, for mega bull mode, we really want to see Russell catch up to the majors. I have to go to the weekly to check this out because they're way off their highs. I mean, look, their high is all the way up here at 24.20, oddly enough. How funny. Even in traditional finance, it's around those zones. But yeah, I mean, it looks good. It looks good. I mean, there's no way to slice that. A lot of resistance coming up, though, at that 2160s handle. Very, very important test there. But lower time frames and even the daily look like it wants to get up there and try. Like, bulls want to just give it a chance, see what happens. Oh, flat as hell for the trannies. They're just chilling. Yeah, nothing really to add to that. It's just clear range right here of 16.2 and 15.2. That little 1,000-point range, pretty easy. VIX into the 12s. Whoa, that's a little new. Well, that bodes well for bulls. Nice. Damn. Well, it looks like this isn't getting popped back up. Like we were talking about maybe Monday, if this could get back over here this week. Potentially a little false-ish breakdown type. Nope. We are done with that. And VIX in the 12s is crazy. If y'all been trading a long time and remember 2017, lowest volatility record on the year for the S&P ever. Pretty crazy. We were like at 9 and 10. Isn't that so wild? 9 and 10 VIX. Let that soak in for a second. All right, moving on. Yeah, wow, VIX on VIX crashing, man. We're way in the slumps. Interesting. Sneaky bear coming up, or bull just saying suck it? Because this is super low, man. Usually we don't get this low before snapping hard to the upside. Interesting. And I'm sure we will have one of those, a scare and a big sell-off at some point, just because it's election year and lots of stuff going on this year, right? If you're super conspiratorial, the eclipse is going to turn the whole internet world off, apparently. Silly people. Well, I hope it doesn't. Oh, look, it's 14.20 right now. Clip it. Anyway, Earl really struggling. That $82 handle ain't no joke. But look, we're still riding this trend line. Man, I don't want this to break over 82. One, because gas is staying pretty stable price-wise. And two, if oil keeps breaking out. I mean, you think inflation sucks now? That will only make it worse. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not even that bad. The government said it's fine. It's fine. Nat gas, yeah, chilling down here. Pretty nasty chart. I mean, above 160s, it's okay, I guess, but it ain't great. It ain't great. Need some more time really to fill it out. Let's skip to. Oh shit, TNX is under 420. Maybe the rally is about to come in. Okay, VIX low, TNX below 420. Now it's just the first day. Let's see if this open and closes below 420 tomorrow. Interesting. All right. All right. So we're getting a little bit of new information here and there sprinkled out through our list. So, all right. Dixie is still pumping though, which is kind of odd. Very different. Usually they run in tandem together, but not today. Huh. We're actually about to get a chrono cross here this week if we just stay above 104. Huh. Dollar strength. All right. Well, so here's something that's interesting. I've been pondering this for a while. So for oil, if oil freaking breaks out above 82 and change, inflation will likely go way higher. Then they'll have to hike again, right? God dang, what's wrong with me? Then they'll have to hike again, right? Then does that scare the shit out of tech stocks? Yeah, probably. I would say most definitely would. Man, interesting. We got to watch that closely, guys. I know the next meeting isn't until what, like June or something, sometime in the summer. But oh, this is different. Gold. Why, hello, beautiful pump. Oh, I like this a lot. Gold's liking something. Dude, flag. This bitch looks like it wants its target. 2,300. Is it coming? It looks like. Beautiful, beautiful move, man. Oh, hold on. Weekly is what I wanted, not the 15-day. Oh, man, that looks good, y'all. Very nice. This chart is beast moding. Okay, very beautiful. That's different. I did notice that earlier today when I was fanning through stuff before the stream. Above this little topping doji. Beautiful. We close like this, and especially... Yeah, and the weekly closing above like 2190, man, that would look real good. Now that I mentioned the 15-day, let's check it out real quick. Oh, and the 15-day closes today too. Hey, look at that. Man, that's awesome. So first target range is 2300 to 2450, and then the big target range if it wants to get real crazy is 2750. Man, what does the market look like if gold's at 2750? I don't know. It's a good question, isn't it? Insane super pump coming here. This is interesting. I didn't expect to see that on gold. Huh. And that 15-day, dude, beast mode. And if you don't have that, you can use a 2-week. Pretty much the same thing. Man, that is very interesting. We got that last one, and now we're getting follow through on it again. This is a bullish as hell chart, man. I wish GDX was keeping up with it. Maybe that has been the trade as like a catch up GDX trade. Oh, look, and now we're getting a vol flash too on silver. Look at this. Oh, snap. Oh, man, right on top of this range. Oh, dude, I'm longing some silver today. 950. I didn't yet. I talked about it Monday. I haven't yet because, whatever. You can be patient, especially with precious metals, unless it's gold, apparently. So, very interesting that it's sitting on that 21 with the vol flash. I like that. Platinum, though, needs to get over 950. Man, we lost 1,000 on palladium. GDX, though, it's catching up hardcore. Look at that. So this is playing like the miners are in crypto land. We talked about this last week. That was the concern kind of with precious metals and crypto is that the miners weren't participating. But miners do like to wait for like confirmed high time frame breakouts. And we don't have that on Bitcoin yet, but we do have that now on gold. So there you go. It's catching up. Mega resistance at 32. Potential still good plays here if this thing wants to keep running. And past 32, I mean, all the way to like mid 30s would be the target on that. Speaking of Bitcoin miners, let's go check them out real quick. Holy moly, we're over 2,000 on our mining index. Mega Pump Fest 3,000. Now, the one concern about this pump right here is this is very clearly bearish divergence. 3 stabs. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, well, there you go. A little concerning there. That needs to be reset. That is no joke. That's some real good divergence too. Interesting. And is that mostly off the backs of MicroStrategy, I'm assuming? Yeah, it's got to be. Because it definitely ain't Riot. Mara's doing really good this week, though. So that's definitely part of it. It's up 7-8% just today. Let's go. I entered in on this one. I don't know. What was it, last week or something? When we were down here talking about this beautiful setup right here. Still very beautiful. I'm still holding that one. Although now I'm kind of looking at this with the 3 stabs of divergence and kind of the struggle on Mama Bear. Is it time to take a little bit of risk off the table? Oh, we got earnings on green after the bell today. Oh, God, I have this one right now. Should I keep it on? Oh, crap. Usually on its earnings, it doesn't do too good. Interesting. I don't know. I have to think about that one. Let's go to sector majors, see what's going on. Man, everything. Oh, up. It's looked down for a second. Everything up. Pump mode 3,000. Literally everything. Even the banks. Wow, the banks are like basing out right here. Look at this. And we got vol flashes in the last couple of weeks also in this consolidation. Big move coming in regional banks here. Interesting. Okay. What's Nvidia doing? Is it not over 8 million? No, it's not. Look at this. Bumping and running underneath the trend line that goes all the way to its lows of this rally. Interesting spot. No momentum at all anywhere. Definitely would not be caught holding this for me right here. Definitely not. We're at 4618 extensions, or pretty much is none until we build the chart out more from here. I think it's crazy if you buy up here. And I also think that it's kind of crazy if you didn't trim anything off of this as we're kind of just chilling up here. Like, especially with these gains, dude. It's like just this year you've doubled up already. Like, what the hell are you expecting? I don't think anyone expected that. A double up? Nah, man. Disney looking good. Microsoft also showing signs of kind of just lollygag. No Momo on the RSI. Still there on the DMI, to be fair, but kind of just chilling. Not really. Just incrementally going up. The 420 struggle's real. AMD trying to catch up. Is this a buy? I know their CUDA, or not their, that's NVIDIA, but the Rock versus CUDA argument is starting to get some steam, and it looks like the market's kind of liking what AMD's doing. But interesting kind of setups here. Apple is just in the slumps, man. Terrible chart on Apple. What the hell? I guess it's lost its allure. Only the Apple fanboys can save it now. All right, let's go to, I wanted to look at one more thing. What was it? Oh, yeah, exchange tokens. Dumping. Wow. BNB struggling. Oh, KuCoin's dumping because of the probe and stuff. They're laundering money. Derber. I don't like that. Well, get out of here, dude. How many times has HSBC been caught laundering money and paid billions in fines? Like 5 times in the last decade for the cartels and all kinds of shit. It's like, dude, they just mad because crypto's doing it better. They only did like a 5 billion, 2 billion. KuCoin allegedly is 4 billion. So they just mad because they're better at it. Anyway, Uniswap looks okay. Looks okay. Voyager does not look okay. No, Voyager's dead. I don't even know why that's still on there. KNC, maybe someone revives it. Probably not, though. Nothing too crazy there. Let's go look at cybersecurity, because I don't know if y'all watch movies, But if you do, the let this be the end or some shit about with the preview where the boat loses its power and signal and crashes into the shore. That came out like 5-6 months ago. And yesterday, what the hell happened in Baltimore? A freaking container ship that looks almost just like that one in the movie loses power and crashes into a bridge. What the absolute hell, man? Just like the freaking Ohio train crash, there was a movie with Adam Driver that was very awkward and weird, where he's like a dad bod with a family in Ohio, and it's literally the exact freaking same thing that happens in Ohio like 6 months later again. I don't know, man. This shit is weird as hell. I don't really get too much into conspiracy stuff, but what the F? Not anymore, anyway. I used to back in the day, but it's a big time suck and uses lots of freaking mental energy. Your bandwidth gets all jammed up. But yeah, just weird, man. Super weird. Super weird. I hope that part of the movie, the Eclipse part of that movie, doesn't come true. I guess we'll know here very soon because it's only 11 days away. Man, are y'all gonna hedge or take stuff off over the eclipse? I don't know. Maybe it's a good idea. It's kind of crazy. Anyway, Bitcoin, Mama Bear, let's get some more Momo going. Let's get past this 886 level. You're trying. It's trying. It's doing okay so far. Unicorn shirt, man, kind of looking a little bit shittier, relatively speaking. But as long as this is riding up the trend line and staying above these kind of swing lows in this candle last Wednesday, looks fine to me. But we really want to see Mama Bear momentum get back above 26. That would be super sexy. And then where was the one thing I was just looking at? Oh crap, where was it? The vol flashes, because that was a good one. Was it Nvidia? No shit. Nope, I don't remember now. Oh well, whatever. We'll figure it out another day. Vol flash. Oh, okay. Regional banks. There we go. It came up to me. Regional bank vol flash. Kind of interesting there. Does XLF have one? Let's just look real quick before we sign off. No, XLF is just saying, well, it actually did have one. Whoa, okay. Technically right here in March. Huh. Okay. All right. Vol flash time on regionals. Watch out. Something might be coming down the pipeline. We know some of these banks aren't in the best shape, but, what else is new? All right. That's it. Until next time, much love. Thanks for tuning in. Wait, I said it backwards. This is No Noiz. I am Z-Rex. I'll see y'all on Friday morning. Peace.